Here we are at the museum. Museums have long been regarded as the bastions of knowledge and learning, the precipice of academic ingenuity, certainly not the place for frivolity and fun. Hold on a minute, this is all a bit boring. That's better. Luckily for us, in recent years, a new trend has emerged, one of play and family fun. But why do family-friendly museums matter? And how do museums go about winning the coveted Kids in Museums title of Best Family-Friendly Museum in the UK? Well, that's what I'm here to find out. I'm Lauren, and today I've come to visit the overall winner of the Kids in Museums Family Friendly Museum Award 2022. Can you guess where I am? I'm at the National Emergency Services Museum in Sheffield. I'm not going down there. Is that in the script? Okay, so it's too dangerous to go down the pole without training, but there are loads of other cool things you can do.
Kids in Museums is a small national charity that leads and supports all UK museums, galleries, historic homes, castles and any other kind of heritage site to be more friendly and welcoming to all children, families and young people. Our annual programme consists of Takeover Day, an annual day when children and young people go into museums and do adults' jobs for the day. The Family Friendly Museum Award, which is the only museum award in the UK judged by families, and the most important of all, our manifesto, which sets out 6 easy things we think all museums can do to give them a great day out.
First up, I'm off to see if I have what it takes to guard the coast. So fasten your seatbelts and get ready for an experience like no other. Let's go. Coast Guard rescue officers have to battle with perilous conditions day and night, and here you can test your own skills to see if you'd be up for the job. So I've got to put my hands through these protective gloves right here to see if I can clip the carabiner and D-ring together. Now, perhaps one of the most incredible aspects of this exhibition is that the total cost was just £6,000, and it was almost entirely built by the staff here. I'm keen to find out more. So how did you possibly manage this?
With difficulty and a lot of hard work. We do everything with recycling, sustainable, upcycling, reusing where we can. The only thing in this exhibition that we brought in ourselves was the carpet and the glass for the cabinets. Everything else we did in-house. We use a lot of blue petering skills and we do as much as we can with as little as we can.
Amazing. So I've had a taste of what it takes to be a Coast Guard in the 21st century. How about one in the 19th century?
Well, if you head through there and peek into the little holes in the smuggler's barrel, you will see some of the goods that a 19th century Coast Guard was trying to stop being brought illegally into the country.
In the 19th century, smuggling was rife. Often, very respectable people were involved, sometimes for money or because they didn't regard smuggling as a crime. Now, smuggling may well have been rife and rarely punished, but when it was, the penalty was death. Right here are the original holding cells where suspected criminals were held before court. Isn't this incredible? I'm walking in the footsteps of Victorian detectives and criminals. Walking through these cells, it's not difficult to imagine. I've travelled back in time. Good day to you, sir. My name is Detective Inspector Lauren, and I'm here to investigate the recent robbery at the local museum. And I must say, you fit the description of the perpetrator quite well. I ain't telling you nothing, Gov. Well, we shall see about that. Now, where were you the night of the robbery? Anyway, back to reality, because there's a pressing case as a detective that I need to solve.
The museum is very different to a lot of other museums, and I know everyone's trying to go now sort of like from not behind glass and sort of really interactive, but I think that's been our sort of ethos the whole way through. So one thing we do with entrance tickets is one ticket lasts for a full year. Every event that we do within our normal opening hours we don't charge extra for, so you really can make the most of it, and some families do as well. Some families come time after time. Obviously, coming here for the full day, you need to stop and have a drink and something to eat. So, as Cafe now does food, so light snacks and things, sandwiches, paninis, toasties, but the prices aren't silly like they are when you can go to some theme parks, for example. I think all the way through any school holidays we have, any chance that we've got to put extra activities and things on, we always will do. But generally, if you just turn up any day of the week to the museum, there's lots of activities you can do, from our sensory trails that we offer, the kids' activity books that are there that are free of charge for you to take. And the sensory backpacks as well. It's got additional activities and things in there that it doesn't matter if there's an event on or not, you can still come and enjoy the place.
Now, from daring detectives to blood, bandages and blue lights, I'm off now to save some lives. My challenge now is to practice applying bandages before the next emergency. Luckily, I've enlisted the help of a willing volunteer here at the museum. I learned the importance of wrapping the bandage securely around the wound, as well as the importance of using sterile bandages to prevent infection. And by the end, I think I'm all ready for a real emergency. Right, I think I'm ready for a real emergency.
It's such a lovely team to work in. It's the loveliest place I've ever worked, and it's really lovely when you see all the hard work and the dedication paying off, and visitors are here having a fabulous time, engaging with what we've done, enjoying themselves. That's the best reward that there is. We're a self-funded independent museum, so everything that we earn, we have to earn ourselves. So visitors coming through the door, people supporting us at events, is the way that we actually survive and continue. So as long as people continue supporting us, we want to continue to be here and entertaining and engaging families from the youngest to the oldest.
Now, from blue lights to a fiery blaze and fire brigades, I'm off now to learn all about another very brave team of first responders who risk their lives every day to keep us safe. Okay, true or false? Before wheels on the fire engines, some fire engines were on skis. No, surely not. I'm going false. True, it's true, it was true. Okay, next. Victorian firemen grew larger and impressive beards and moustaches to act as protection against the smoke. I'm going true. True, that's true. That's amazing. Okay, next. For villages that didn't have horses to pull the fire engines, llamas were used. No. Early fire engines were manual, and they came in all different shapes and sizes, some of them looking like this one here. But one thing they all had in common was that they required an awful lot of strength. And the people pumping them had to work extremely hard to put the fire out. Well, that was hard work. Now, I'm off to see what else I can find in the museum.
The thing which I love most about volunteering here is the variety of experiences I get to have whilst here, and as well as engaging with different customers every day and the staff here.
As I leave the exciting world of fire engines behind me, I find myself transported in time to a very different scene. A dark and cramped trench dugout, just like the ones brave soldiers would have lived in during World War I. Psst! Over here! Come on, sneak into this tunnel with me, but be quiet. We don't want to alert the enemy. Shh!
Play is important in museums because it's a fundamental part of how children learn and explore the world. Play is really beneficial for everyone. It enhances well-being and it makes museums fun and sociable spaces.
I've had so much fun here today at the National Emergency Services Museum in Sheffield. What an experience! So what have I learned? Well, creating a family-friendly museum provides a space where families can learn, play and explore together, bridging the gap between different generations. And whilst Kids in Museums paves the way for a family-friendly revolution, the National Emergency Services Museum is a testament to what can be achieved.
Do you know a museum that's great for children and families? You can nominate them for the Kids in Museums Family Friendly Museum Award 2023 today. Visit the Kids in Museums website www.kidsmuseums.org.uk and fill in the online form to vote for your favourite. Nominations close on the 5th of June 2023.